Hi guys, welcome back. So this is for the Zodiac Taurus for the month of March. We're going to get some oracles first and then we'll step into your tarot. You have trust, nature gems, earth magic, unseen, equanimity, and divine matrix. Okay. What is Taurus expecting in the month of March? What is to be expected? Animal soul guardians. Two more oracles. You got identifying areas that are out of balance. Putting your cares aside and focusing on the moment. And paying attention to the person you are with. We have Kissed by the Wellspring. This is a card about things happening unexpectedly and kind of being at the right place at the right time, because you don't get sprayed by a whale. You can't time that. It's something that it kind of has to be, very coincidental. It has to be something that is just unexpected and you just happen to be there and it happens. So that is kind of the theme that it looks like in your month of March. Some unexpected events, things that are unseen, things that, like we said, you don't expect. Something that's definitely meant to happen, though. It's definitely all divinely orchestrated with divine matrix. You have a lot of grounding energy with nature gems and earth magic. You could be spending more time in nature, or just doing a lot of reflection. You could be doing a lot of self-care. You could be doing a lot of introspection. And you have equanimity, which is about going up this mountain, this hill. So that's making some progress, getting to a higher ground. And trust, you're definitely gonna, with trust, if you have trust, you're gonna get to a higher ground. So it's about trusting that you will make progress, or things will get better, and that you'll have the support to do so. Looks like you're going to be potentially getting some help with something that is feeling out of balance. And you're going to be working on being more in the moment. Let's get some tarot cards. Let's see here. All right. Perfect. Now, let's look into your past. What has been happening recently or in the past that will be directly affecting your March. You have the Lovers, the Chariot, the Seven of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. You have a bit here. Okay, so like we said, the Lovers, the Chariot, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Magician, and the Four of Wands. So in the past, you were needing to make some kind of choice on how to move forward, but there were so many options and you kind of couldn't exactly maybe pick one. And the fact that you couldn't exactly pick one that resonated with you, or you just weren't sure which path to take in some area, kept you up at night. It brought you a lot of anxiety. But this could be something in relationship to something you wanted to manifest, something potentially within the home life, family, but definitely something you wanted to bring into fruition. It kept you up at night because you just couldn't, you either couldn't decide on something, or it was hard to make decisions to put this manifestation into action. What do we have for the present? We have Judgment and the Moon card. So unexpectedly, you're having to make, or going to make, or recently made a judgment call. You're kind of stepping into more of this decision-making energy. And it's kind of something that happened unexpectedly. All of a sudden, with the Kiss by the Wellspray, we said this is something that's going to happen, you know, right time. It's going to happen because you're at the right place at the right time, kind of thing. That kind of just feels like your energy for March. You know, this unexpected energy of it being the right time to make some kind of judgment call, make some kind of decision in March. What is your future? It kind of feels like this is your March area right here. Like this would be March, this would be the past, and now we're doing future. Okay, the Four of Cups and the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Remember, this is future. This is Four Cups here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Fool. There's energy here of, in the future, holding on to something too tightly, or kind of not looking in the right direction, or kind of holding on so tightly to a present moment that we don't see an opportunity coming in. We don't see a new beginning coming in. We're kind of just we're kind of just sitting, it feels like we're sitting here by this tree and we don't see this new faded opportunity coming in. But the crazy thing about this is you're kind of sitting here confidently in this energy. That could be just how tightly you're holding on to it. You're pretty confidently holding on to it tightly, of not seeing this opportunity coming in. It could be a new idea, or maybe some kind of new communication coming in. But in the future, it's looking like maybe not much is going on. And that might be what's kind of bothering us. But there is something in the further future that will be coming in. It's like we're holding on too tightly for this new beginning that it doesn't allow it to come in. Let's look at your hopes, fears, and the reality for March. Okay, what do you hope to happen in March? You hope to make this judgment call. So you're hoping to, whatever this decision that you will end up making, you're hoping to make. There's something that you're hoping for that is going to come into fruition in March. And it feels like some decision you're making, some moves you're making, some progress you're making. Your fear. This is interesting. What's the fear in this, Spirit? It's almost like at the same time you're scared of the manifestation actually manifesting. Yes. The World card in reverse. It's like you're kind of scared of this new beginning that you are manifesting. Whoa. That's interesting to me. What's this reality? What's the reality in March? The Page of Pentacles. It could be a new job, an offer of some kind being presented to you. Some communication coming in about, you know, the potential new job or new finances coming in. But this is something that, although you kind of want it, you're scared of it. Maybe it's just something that gives you anxiety about, you know, new things are things that we get anxious about. Like, you know, if we get like a new job or new finances, how would it come though? How, you know, and what thing would have to change for that to happen? And that might be, that's what's feeling like the anxiety is, the fear. What's going to have to happen for this happiness to come in? You know, is it going to be bad? All right, let's look at your strength, your weakness, and any advice. What is your strength? Three Wands. What's your weakness in March? Justice, the Four of Pentacles. Oh, the Sun and a surprising Hangman. Okay, so your weakness is changing this perspective of holding on too tightly, of things working out. You know, it's almost like having like, you know, praying for things to just work out perfectly and nothing stressful happen, and we hold on too tightly to that. And that's kind of our weakness. And we're kind of holding on too tightly of how the success is going to have to come in. And our weakness is not being able to change our perspective from that. It's very much like we're just holding on. The Four of Pentacles are just holding on too tightly. Like, you know, it needs to happen this way and this way and this way. So that way I can kind of feel comfortable about this coming in. You know, it's almost like controlling the change. But the strength is, you know, you're able, with Three Wands, being able to forward. You're able to plan. You're able to get plans into motion. You're able to look into the future a bit. Which is almost contradictory to the fact that you're holding on too tightly. How it's almost like yes, you may be a great planner. Yes, you may be great at it's like you're great at when things happen. You're great. Like let's say something, you know, tough would happen for this manifestation to come in. It's almost like it's saying you'd be great at figuring it out. You'd be great at planning how to work through it. That's just something you're great at. But your weakness is holding on too tightly of how you want things to come in. It's almost like it's either gotta be this way or no way. Like it needs to be this way so I can feel comfortable about it. What is the advice that you have, Spirit? We have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. Open your heart to this and just listen to your intuition. This is kind of choosing to be around people that you resonate with. If someone comes into your energy that you don't resonate with, you know, don't, I mean, be nice to them, but don't maybe spend too much time in their energy, or don't focus too much on them, or maybe, you know, the things about them that you don't resonate with. It's really saying stick to what resonates, stick to your intuition, follow your heart a lot in March. Don't listen to your fears, don't listen to the fact that you want things to be a certain way. Just kind of open your heart a bit and just, you know, let fate take its course, and trust that the things that are meant for you are going to come in the way that they need to come in. It makes sense now why you got putting your cares aside and focusing on the moment. It's because putting your cares aside, what you're putting aside is the need to hold on so tightly to how this outcome is going to come about. It's like, it's a little bit, not in any way, it's like a control energy. It's kind of what we do when we fear bad things happening. If it doesn't happen this way, then there's so much room for it to go wrong. But there's so many, but you're also not opening up to all the good ways it could come in. You know, we have to be open to it. If you're kind of holding on too tightly, you're not allowing even it to come in a better way than you expect. You know, you don't want it to come in a worse way, and by that, holding on too tightly to that, you are at the same time not letting it come in even better than it could. It's just too rigid. And that's why you have identifying areas that are out of balance. In March, you should be able to, now that you know, recognize when you start doing this, or when you do this. And that's Kissed by the Whale spray. This is something that's out of our control. So it's, all your oracle cards are definitely going in with this reading. Just kind of dive into your playful side in March. It looks like, you know, go with the flow a little bit. And kind of reconcile with the part of you that feels like you have to hold on too tightly to this, to the way that things manifest. See if there's a way you could easily and kindly to yourself, with yourself, change the perspective when it happens, when that trigger comes up. If there's a way you could kind of loosen the reins a bit, that might help for March, to let this come in the most harmonious way that it can. Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps, and feel free to check out any of our other readings. I should be doing a pick a card in the future for March as well, once I'm done with all the zodiacs. And I will also be, if you want to check out your sun, moon, rising, or any other zodiac placements, feel free to check those out as well. Thank you so much. I hope this helps. Bye-bye.